guys, welcome back to the channel. And for today I want to share some gameplay with you guys using Jean Grey in World Boss Ultimate as a part of a request that I got from one of you guys in the comments. Now, in case you guys are not familiar with World Boss Ultimate, it's essentially the same as World Boss. However, the bosses are much more difficult and you have the potential to get better rewards. However, when it comes to World Boss Ultimate, the efforts you put in versus what you actually get out of it is not worth it. It's similar to the last 5 stages of Shadowland, where you can put in a ton of effort and then RNG will just shit on you the majority of the time. So for me, most of the time I don't even bother running anything higher than phase 1. I run phase 1 5 times, call it a day, because you can spend hours trying to beat phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and end up getting pretty much the exact same reward that you would get from clearing phase 1. I wanted to clear it up for some of you guys who are wondering if the drop rates are better. It doesn't really look that way. It's still RNG based, so don't waste your time. If you can clear phase 1, just clear phase 1 and call it a day. There's plenty of other stuff to do in the game, and you shouldn't waste too much of your time with World Boss Ultimate unless Netmarble ups the reward and we actually see a significant change in the future. However, the first clear rewards are pretty good for the first 2 phases for the majority of the world bosses. Don't want to keep you guys too long, so this team right here is actually one of the best teams for any of the World Boss Ultimate stages in the game, because Jean Grey is still one of the best characters and no cable can out DPS her for Alliance battle, but she is still one of the best, if not the best character for World Boss Ultimate. Now let's go ahead and take a look at her build and then we can jump right in. Now as for her details, I'm still working on my Jean Grey. She's still far from being completed, but as you guys can see right here, I have 121 for her attack speed, 55% for crit rate, 178 for critical damage, and 49% for ignore defense. Her reduced cooldown duration or skill cooldown is maxed out. And let's take a look at her gears right here. All the gears are at 20 and she has Urus on every single slot. I do, however, need to put a couple more Urus on her. As you guys can see right here, this last one, I'm still missing 1 Uru. I can't decide what I want to do with it yet, so I have not bothered to work on it in a while. Same thing for this one right here. Although the slot is amplified, I still don't have a clear idea of what I want to do with that last Uru, so I've just left it in place for now. The majority of these slots look exactly the same. As you guys can see, 2 energy attack is typical for her, and I have some ignore defense and some critical damage mixed in. Alright, now right here all her skills are at 6 and she's running overdrive, and the ISO set is almost fully awakened. As for her obelisk, I have immunity to guard break, which is not something you need. You can go ahead and put double fire or fire and ignore dodge and the damage proc, and this would probably be the best possible obelisk for her if you want to build her for PvE. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into World Boss Ultimate and see just what Black Dwarf has in store for me. The first 2 phases for Black Dwarf is not really that difficult, but we'll do them anyways. The first one, pretty easy. Where it gets a little bit difficult is right here, where your skill cooldown on your skills get increased every time you use them, because that throws off any kind of rotation and you start having to kite a lot if you want to actually win. And right here is where it gets even more annoying, because every time you get hit, there's a chance for your character to be tagged out. And since Jean Grey is the only kind of DPS we're gonna have in this stage, whenever she gets tagged out, you kind of have to just let the other characters get killed, because you want Jean Grey in for the majority of the fight. And if they all die, then that is great, because it means Jean Grey will no longer get tagged out. Okay, keep in mind that even though Jean Grey has amazing damage and she is an amazing character, she can actually still die in World Boss Ultimate, even though she has the healing, the iframes, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna start with phase 1 and we're gonna work our way up, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like from me based on how I have her built. Now let's go ahead and set this team up right here. So Coulson is a must if you want to get stuff done in World Boss Ultimate as efficiently as possible, because his tier 2 passive is amazing. That's the only use for him as a character, to be honest. So if you're building him and you're seeing him in a lot of teams and you're wondering why, this is the only reason why people build him, okay? And as for my strikers, we're gonna go with Doctor Strange, Sharon Rogers, Dormammu, and we're just gonna go with Magneto. And a little bit of ignore dodge definitely helps, even though Kate Bishop is a physical attacking character and Black Dwarf has insanely high physical defense. The little bit of ignore dodge that she actually provides here will prove very useful. Also, I'm getting 25% ignore dodge from Ancient One's tier 2 passive, so that's gonna definitely be noticeable. So let's jump in here and get this thing going. Alright. This guy got away. I generally just go 5, 4, 3, then 2 and 1. But with Jean on the first phase, you can do pretty much whatever you want and you're guaranteed a win. As you guys can see right there, just 19 seconds, not anything spectacular. I know there's people that can probably do that in like 10, but yeah. Alright, so let's jump up to phase 2. This will be a significantly more difficult run just because of the skill cooldown time being increased. All right. Ooh, almost got killed right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, that's nice. 5-star Chaos ISO. It's not 6-star, but it's a Chaos ISO, and I do need me some of those. Alright. Alright, so let's up the difficulty to phase 3. So this is gonna be a really annoying run, I can already tell. It's been a long time since I've done phase 3, and without Doctor Strange and that damage block, I'm gonna get tagged out like crazy. So I'm gonna have to push the DPS for every second I'm actually in this fight for. That's about the only. Ooh, see. Okay, this idiot needs to die. Can you tag him out too? Tag him out, please. Or kill him. Either way. Tag. There we go. I don't usually want my Ancient One to die because I actually like him, but the longer he stays in the fight, the less chance I have to take advantage of Jean. And hopefully all my skills are not on cooldown, which they are. So this is really bad. Well, not really. His physical shield doesn't really affect me. All my skills are energy anyways. And he tagged me out again. Can you kill this idiot too? Thank you. And all my skills are on cooldown. Oh, that was a nice that was nice timing for that 3 skill. I'm about to die, but I still have that second life. And he only has less than a mil, so we got this. I think. Phase 3 is really freaking annoying, guys. Boom. We got it. We got it. Now let's go give phase 4 a try. That headache. I've never done phase 4, but let's do it. Alright, phase 4, boys. Phase 4, as you guys can see, I've never beaten it, so I don't have phase 5 unlocked. But that's personally because I've never tried it, because you've seen the rewards thus far, right? They look pretty much exactly the same as phase 1, so why would I work harder for pretty much the exact same thing? Anyways, the only good part about these things are actually the first clear reward, and that's not worth me spending like my time trying to beat this, but we will try it, because why the hell not, right? I'll try anything once. Alright, boys, let's see what phase 4 has in store for me. If only time freeze was something that mattered in this. Jeez, I'm doing so much hits and barely any kind of damage. Don't tag me up. This guy tagged me up. Alright, kill this idiot, please. I might as well attack him for the 400 damage that Coulson was doing. Alright. Run, Gene. Run or float or whatever. Oh my goodness, he tagged me out again. Can you kill him too? Can you kill him? Or tag him out, please? Can you tag out the people who I want you to tag out? There you go. Just because of the fact that I'm getting tagged out, I doubt I'm going to have the kind of DPS. Yeah, this guy. Can you tag me? Tag out the people that I want you to tag out. Like, can you please? There you go. Yeah, the tags, man. Like, I don't know how these top tier guys have the time of day to play this, but this to me is not worth the stress, the level of stress. So I might sit down one time and play this like to completion and share that with you guys, but for real, like, I don't this is not something that I find myself enjoying. It's difficult and I enjoy the challenge, but the bullshit rewards is just not worth it for me. You guys can see where that was going, right? So yeah, don't have the DPS mainly because of the fact that I keep getting tagged out. Maybe Cable will do this for me, because Cable has that invincibility where he gets that 5 seconds of massive freaking damage. That might be the way that I clear phase 4, just because that way I won't get tagged out and I can just jump from the invincibility into his iframes. But even with all that, the fact that your skill cooldown time gets increased, it's not gonna be an easier road. But I will try it, and eventually you may see me upload a video of me clearing phase 4 of Black Dwarf. But that's all I have to share for today, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you guys want to see some more World Boss Ultimate gameplay, because personally I'm not really a big fan of it just because of how crappy the rewards are. But if you guys want to see it, I will definitely upload a couple more videos in addition to my regular uploads, obviously. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.